All right, let's see how it goes.
All right, tank is adventure in need, so go Aynia. Let's rip, rock, and roll. Rip, rock, and roll, of course, being a general concept, not an immediate concept.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we are still at the mercy of the duty finder.
Thank you for that display.
That was oddly well timed.
It really was oddly well timed. If only I had effects on for party members. I should turn those on. There we go. There we go. Kind of having a bad pain night, but that's okay because we just got our leveling roulette. Haukke Manor.
You seem to get this a lot.
2 times in the last 4 days.
I'm just grumpy because I don't have a full AoE rotation.
Well, if you glue enough single-target parts together, you might be able to get a multi-target rotation.
Sort of what I'm doing, I'm gluing a twin snakes in between the two AoE bits I've got.
That's basically what you have to do with this level, unfortunately.
Yeah, which is mostly just to keep Disciplined Fist up.
So there's this 14 streamer. God, I can't remember his name for the life of me, but his one of his channel reward things is that his channel people get to decide what he is sponsored by, and he has to make up a on-the-spot ad for that. And the most famous one is this stream brought to you by Bird Lube. So when we were last in Haukke Manor, it was killing me not to just say this stream brought to you by Monk Lube. For all your fisting needs.
Here's Doc when you need him.
Oh, yeah. Probably getting some rest. Like he damn well needs. Got the tiny key.
Really need it.
No, I actually do need that one.
Okay.
Yep, you need 2 tiny keys the entire way. The one in the first room to the left and the one in the first drop down. After the second boss.
Well, technically you need one anywhere between the first door and the last door.
Well, okay, Mr.
But it is a lot easier to just get the one that you're dropping on top of it.
The most efficient ones. There we go. Yellow key get. Hear me tapping the button extremely hard, then that's just me taking Joe Cat's always be casting a little too seriously.
Yeah, on the recording you can hear you tapping the keyboard, but I think that's just because laptop.
It's actually not a laptop keyboard. It's the keyboard that I've got plugged in. It's a regular 108 key keyboard.
Cool.
Yeah, because I can't stand the laptop keyboard.
Mood. Can't stand, like, most laptop keyboards.
They're flat keys. I need tactile reinforcement.
It's fine for, like, doing keyboard things, but not for gaming.
Yes.
Yeah. For gaming, it's like I need something with just a little bit of tactile feedback. I need that clicky click. I've become very attached to mechanical keyboards for that. I actually feel like I've got a little bit of weight under me.
I've always got a little bit of weight under me, but that's, well...
I mean, you and me both, honey.
Can't stun that one, yeah. That's,
did that last time, too.
Yeah, you did.
Rip. Not like that AoE hurts.
It's the one that petrifies you that's a little bit more of a pain.
Alright, and...
Speaking of which...
Get ready, and turn away. Yeah, I knew wanted to get that limit break in there while he could.
Yep.
All right, healer gets the calm.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
Under 10 minutes.
Under 10-minute Haukke Manor.
Great for your leveling roulette. Not so great when you're trying to do content.
Yeah. Well, you know, I did pick up a whole bunch of our conversation at the front, so I can weave that in somehow.
Woohoo!
Oh boy. So yeah, Moonfire Fair tomorrow. We get exploding cat boys.
Exploding.
Have you seen the poster? Have you seen the poster?
I have seen the poster. I have seen the poster.
It's an exploding cat boy. What more do you want?
Innuendo. I'm being good.
Need some monk lube.
Clearly, somebody's not using it.
All right. Well, I'll be right back with an outro. Thanks to everyone for joining. You can join me over at waytoolatetv.com for all your Way Too Late TV needs. Thank you to Aynia and Tekka. Good night, my night owls. Sleep well when you get there. I mean, mushrooms have their place, but they're just not in front of me.
Yeah. that's how I feel about Hildebrand. But it's required to start the relic lines, which are coming not very long from now.
Yep.
Which, honestly, I find a little surprising, because it was always just this one thing. It's like, you were never required to do these quests. But
I mean,
now...
they also said that about the Alliance raids, and Crystal Tower is required now.
Mm-hmm.
They said that about some of the Primal quests, and there are spots where you have to do Primals and such to proceed, so... They'll make anything required if they think it's required.
They'll retcon that shit faster than you can say,
I'm
Blue Beetle.
super curious how they're going to tie it into the Hildebrand thing. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm sure Godbert will be heavily involved.
Does this mean we have to consider Manderville quests as canon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're the whole... I'm pretty sure that the Manderville quests are canon now.
Oh boy. Which just means my theory about Julianne just so much more important now. Especially with the 24-man raid series.
Which 24-man?
The current one, the Endwalker one.
Oh.
Aglaya?
Yeah, my current theory right now that explain... Well... I don't know if explains is the right word, but my current theory about Julianne Manderville is that she's Menfina.
I mean...
Godbert is secretly Fire God?
Well, the thing is, we've already had Fire God, and there was no sign of that, so... We've already seen, like, mortal people channeling their gods. I mean, that was... pretty much the definition of a primal, so...
Speaking of 6.2, there was something in that little interview with Yoshi about the new tomestones and the new tomestone gear are going to be released on 6.2, not delayed to Savage.
Okay.
So the Causality 620 gear will be available on release, alongside normal raids and the new EX. And I am assuming at this point that means that the crafted stuff is going to come out on release, not with Savage.
I would assume so, yeah.
When they said the Tombstone stuff, I'm like, yeah, they're also going to do the crafted stuff. Which means the market is going to tank instantly. There will be very little profit in any 6.2 gear. There's going to be no 0-day profit because there's no pressure to buy.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you might get a couple of lucky sales to, like, you know, dude that RMT'd 3 billion gil and doesn't care.
Yeah.
But
They gotta be firsts.
There's no pressure for the Savage Raiders to buy fuck all if they get an entire week of tombstones and an entire extra week of farming normals and the EX and everything else. They'll wait until, you know, a day before Savage and buy half a set, and they already got the rest of it through other means. But there's no pressure for day one gear. Which
Well,
makes me
that's a
really
shame.
happy that I didn't prep very much.
Yeah.
I pretty much just prepped script turn-ins, and those don't depreciate in value particularly. If I don't need all the extra script stuff now, I'll save it for 6.3, turn it into materia then. It'll be K.
It'll be okay.
But unless they throw us some weird curveball, that means if you guys want new crafted gear, I'm just going to ask you for tomes. The gathered stuff is going to crater.
Okay, are we ready?